I mean, it seems so reasonable because we wouldn't want to drive a car around without a muffler. You don't have to pay a $200 tax and ask the federal government for permission to put a muffler on your car. And in certain places, presumably less free countries in Europe, it's almost a requirement. You can walk in and buy a suppressor with no paperwork.
Hey folks, Mac here. A brand new episode of Wild Shots drops this week. You'll see some epic locations, wild moments, and yep, plenty of lead downrange. Catch it on the Pursuit Channel and the American Stories Network. Here's a teaser. The targets are ready. Let's take some wild shots.
Representative Sam Rayburn from Texas. What a great man. Presented by the Texas State Society of Washington, D.C., January 6th, 1965. They just will not let that go. But we're now getting ready to go over to another congressman's office, and we're going to meet with them and talk about similar issues, and this will be Congressman Klein. And Representative Klein is the author and sponsor of the HPA, or the Herring Protection Act. And this is an important piece of legislation, and it's great that you've taken the time this afternoon to meet with us. And it's really important for our audience to hear more about the HPA. What does it mean to you, and why is it so important we get this legislation passed?
Well, I've been fighting for Second Amendment rights for many, many years, since I was in the State House and now in Congress. And we have an opportunity to further those rights, further protect those rights for Americans by passing the Hearing Protection Act and removing suppressors from the National Firearms Act.
I mean, it seems so reasonable because we wouldn't want to drive a car around without a muffler. You don't have to pay a $200 tax and ask the federal government for permission to put a muffler on your car. And in certain places, presumably less free countries in Europe, it's almost a requirement. You can walk in and buy a suppressor with no paperwork.
Absolutely. This is about public health. It's about protecting public health, making sure that folks protect their hearing, but it's also about basic rights. And this is a widely supported issue, and it's one that has a lot of traction.
Do you want to see a whole episode right now? Go to wildshots.tv/Mac. It's a Mac fans only viewing page with no login required. Watch the episode, enter the Great American Giveaway, and maybe win something epic.